how's it going everyone? What is up and welcome back to the channel and another MK11 discussion video and really a fighting game in general discussion video. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, also turn on notifications, and don't forget to hit the like button. It helps out the channel more than you'll ever know. Also, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you want me to talk about, characters that could be coming, topics in general, etc. It really helps, keep me going. I love interacting and doing suggested videos. And also, don't forget about the giveaway we have going on. Hear more about that at the end of the video. You have a chance to win $50 worth of PSN and Xbox Live gift cards with 2 separate giveaways. But let's go ahead and jump into this. So today we're going to be talking about guest characters in fighting games and guest characters in MK11. I've gotten a lot of comments on my videos hating on guest characters and saying that they shouldn't be in the game and that they take up other characters' slots and everything else. And I really wanted to address that in this video because I do have my opinions on it. I definitely think guest characters are a good thing, and I will explain why. I definitely don't think that we should not be getting guest characters. Maybe less guest characters than we're getting. They are taking up 2 slots per combat pack. Jeez. But I definitely think that we do need guest characters. At least 1 per combat pack, 1 per Aftermath expansion, if that's going to be the new way that they do things, an Aftermath expansion, then a combat pack, an Aftermath expansion, combat pack. I definitely think we do need guest characters, and the reason why is they're a hype generator, man. Like, they generate hype. If you want to get someone who's not interested in fighting games or your fighting game in general, put in a guest character that they've loved since they were a kid. I mean, guest characters that we've had so far in Mortal Kombat and Injustice have been the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hellboy, fucking Predator, Jason, Alien, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, characters like that. That is a hype generator. Once I found out Jason Voorhees and Predator was coming to MKX, I immediately bought MKX. As soon as I found out they were coming to that game, I purchased that game, and I got into fighting games because of it. They're a hype generator. You add that character in, someone who's not a fan of fighting games in general will be like, hey, this could be the only game where I could possibly play as, one of my favorite characters in pop culture, pop culture media. Just like the same way that Dead by Daylight does it, where they have Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger in that game as well. That's like one of the only games where you can play as Michael Myers and one of the only games where you can play as Freddy Krueger. It's a good thing to have. I definitely think they need to tone down a little bit on the guest characters. I know they're adding so many guest characters at a time because they want to set up these guest character fights, these fights of a lifetime that we're maybe not going to ever get to see on the silver screen or on TV or anything. Something like, we got this comic series, actually. We got this in comic series form, but RoboCop versus Terminator, that's never going to happen in mainstream media, more than likely, seeing as Arnold Schwarzenegger is getting pretty old now. But he just did do a Terminator movie. But still, the only other piece of media that we got this in was actually a comic book. I mean, it was a series, a pretty popular series that ran back in the 90s, some point in time, or maybe it was early 2000s. But it was a great chance to see these 2 big characters from, kind of the same spectrum fight each other. And that's what they're doing in MK11 by having Terminator and now RoboCop. And that's what they did in, of course, MKX, where it was Jason versus Leatherface, a big horror slasher face-off. That was hype. Alien versus Predator. That was hype as shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Hellboy. That was hype as shit. It's a good hype generator. It's a good way to bring attention to something that someone might not give attention otherwise. Do I think we need 10 guest characters per MK game or 10 guest characters per Injustice game? No, I don't think we need that many guest characters. But at the same time, I do feel like these games would be hurting a little bit more in sales and not as many people would be introduced to fighting games if we didn't have guest characters. So I definitely think guest characters are something that needs to stay. I definitely think they need to be reworked because usually, at least as far as MK11 goes, some of the most interesting characters that are in the game are the guest characters. They are the funnest characters to play, and that's with DLC, that's with base game, that's with everything around it, and that was kind of the same thing in Injustice 2 and MKX. some of the funnest characters in the game to play were the guest characters, and that's because they put so much more work into these characters. They make them so much more crazy. You can do so much more wild horse shit with them. You know, I feel like they give them a little bit too much attention when it comes down to them. They give them too many different things that you can do with them, whereas the base characters in MK11, the only fun ones I can really speak for are Jackie, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. And, I mean, Sindel's a little bit fun, but the main fun characters in MK11 to me are Spawn, Joker, and Terminator. Like, those are the fun ones. Those are the really fun characters in that game. You got Dark Fate Terminator who can charge at your ass, you got Joker who's got insane setups, and you got Spawn who's got crazy mix-ups and fun combos. When it comes down to it, guest characters are a hype generator. They really are. They need to be in fighting games. You got Negan in Tekken. Street Fighter actually really doesn't do guest characters, I don't believe. But you got all these characters like Predator, Alien, Jason, Leatherface, Freddy, fucking Terminator, Ash Williams could be coming, possibly, Spawn, Joker. All of these characters are bringing new people in. I wasn't going to buy MK11 until I found out Spawn was going to be in the game, and I ended up purchasing the game and getting back into fighting games a year after the game was out. So that character brought me back to the fighting game community, and that's what it does for a lot of other people. It either brings them back or it brings them in. I have a good friend that I made a video with not too long ago who doesn't like this game as much as I do. I'm starting to like it a little bit more now that I found my main character, Jackie. But he really doesn't like the game that much. He's on the same page that I am. He plays it because it's the fighting game out by the company that he plays games for right now. And he's really excited for RoboCop. He said that's going to bring him back into the game. So it's crazy how a guest character can do that, and that's why I think they need to stay in fighting games. I think that's why Street Fighter should start doing it. I think that's why King of Fighters should be doing it. Dragon Ball should be doing it. Fucking every game should be doing it because it is a hype generator. It brings more people into that series and into the FGC in general. But that is going to do it for me talking about guest characters and whether we need them or not. I definitely think we do. I definitely think they need a little bit less attention, and, you know, they need to be less special than all of the other characters. But I definitely think we do need them. We should maybe get less, but at the same time, they do set up for cool-ass fights that will bring more people in, with Terminator versus RoboCop, Alien versus Predator, and Jason versus Leatherface. So that's really cool, and I get why they do it. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Do we need guest characters? Do we need as many guest characters? Or do we need more guest characters? And what guest characters would you like to see in MK11, MK12, and Injustice 3? Or in Street Fighter, Dragon Ball FighterZ, or Tekken? You know, let me know what you guys would like to see in those games too. But let's talk about this giveaway real quick. We have 2 giveaways going on right now on YouTube and Twitch. To enter the YouTube giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and you can also get extra entries by retweeting every video that talks about this giveaway. Now, I don't always post the videos onto Twitter, but you can go the extra mile and actually share the video to Twitter, and that counts too. Tag me in it. And also, you can get another extra entry by following me on my Twitch. So you can get a lot of extra entries right now. So that's pretty cool. And if you follow all the steps for YouTube, you're automatically entered into the Twitch giveaway. But if you don't want to go the extra mile but still want to be entered into the other giveaway, for the Twitch giveaway, all you have to do is follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. And if you want an extra entry there, subscribe to my YouTube. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you enter. We've only got about 31 to 32 people entered into the giveaway, so you have a good chance right now. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. My name is Tootin, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.